If you're new to these 2-year trade heavy rebuilds, they are obviously 2 years and trade heavy. I will make as many trades as I can within the limitations of the salary cap. And then we're going to have one free agency period and one draft to further improve this team, assuming that we have any leftover money and draft picks to do so. Now, the Miami Dolphins had a very interesting 2022 season, especially Tua. Tua was just, I don't know, man. Like, he was good, but he had a lot of concussion problems. And then the NFL had all their concussion protocol problems, and it was just a mess. I'm kind of scared for Tua going forward, honestly. But in the Madden world, he's still very good. Average sense of pressure, ideal forcing passes, tight spiral throwaway. I like his traits. I like his overalls. I think we can work with Tua for these 2 years. The receiver room is also very good. Tyreek Hill, Jalen Waddle, probably the fastest receiver duo in the league. Tyreek Hill is probably probably a top 5 receiver in the league. You just think about him as like a speedster, but he has great receiver intangibles and great catching ability too. Offensive line definitely needs work. I think we can stick with Connor Williams, Robert Hunt, but I might look to trade Terron Armstead since he has a lot of value and we could probably get 2 pieces for him that are viable. Mike Gesicki is on a contract year. Might look to trade him for maybe a younger tight end who is not on a contract here and has a rookie deal. You know what I'm saying? Rookie contract. On defense, Javon Holland. I'm a big fan of Javon Holland. One of the best young safeties in the league. And in Madden, with 85 zone coverage, there's no reason to move on from him. For his price and his ability, absolutely have to keep that guy. Cornerback room is really good. Byron Jones, Xavier Howard, they're one of the best cornerback duos in the league. In Madden, I may look to trade one or both of them and, get value elsewhere. We'll see. Strong safety needs to get upgraded. I don't know why Bradley Chubb in a 4-3 is playing left outside linebacker. Same with Jalen Phillips. Unless they're a hybrid defense. Either way, it's weird. Very weird. Also, for these 2-year rebuilds, I don't change playbooks, so we're going to have to figure out whatever this is all about. Yeah, D-line definitely needs help. Outside of Christian Wilkins, there is not... Why is Emmanuel Ogbah a backup to Sealer? Alright, well, we'll look to trade Sealer because he's 79. Probably has some trade value. For our first trade, we're going to be sending Terron Armstead to the Broncos for Dalton Risner, Greg Dulcich, and Justin Simmons. Next, we're going to be sending Teddy Bridgewater, Mike Gesicki, and a future 1 to the Colts for Shaq Leonard and Braden Smith. Next, we're going to be sending Melvin Ingram, Zach Seiler, and a current 1 to the Cowboys for Tony Pollard and Tyler Smith. Alright, next I'm going to be sending Bradley Chubb, a 1 and a 2 to the Bills for Gregory Rousseau and Ed Oliver. So this trade may seem a bit weird. I'm grabbing Isaiah Simmons to be our new middle linebacker over Jerome Baker. Zach Allen's going to be our DT number 2 instead of Ogbah. And then Zach Ertz is going to be our tight end over Greg Dulcich. And I think that rounds out our team. And then we have trade offers for Andrew Van Ginkel. So we're going to take Jonathan Runyon, a 3 and a 7. Why not? After all the tradesies, we go up from an 83 overall to an 86 overall. Offensive line isn't amazing, but it is a lot better. It's very solid. Very solid offensive line. And I love Greg Dulcich, but I think Zach Ertz is still such a great tight end, and you can get him for really cheap at normal dev, so why not? Then we had Tony Pollard. Had to get someone fast because this is a fast offense. So we add him, and we have still Tyreek Hill, Jalen Waddle at receiver. And on defense, we're going to have Isaiah Simmons in the middle, with Jerome Baker behind him. We have still Jalen Phillips and Shaq Leonard at left out. And now we have Gregory Rousseau, Ed Oliver, Christian Wilkins, and Zach Allen on the D-line. We add Justin Simmons to the safety room, and corners stay the same, except Kohu's going to be our number 3 now, instead of Needham. But, I mean, this team looks pretty dang good, if I do say so myself. So, apparently 15 and 2 doesn't get you a first round bye these days. We're going to be playing in the wild card round against the Bills. Who did get the 1 seed? I'm assuming it's the Chiefs. And it is the Chiefs, of course. That's crazy. I don't think I've ever seen someone go 15 and 2 and have to play in the wild card round. But here we go against the 9 and 8 Bills. Please tell us we win. And we lose 33-19. Huh. Okay then. That makes perfect sense after going 15-2. Tua, 1 touchdown, 0 picks. He's okay. Rushing, Tony Pollard was less than phenomenal. Stephon Diggs destroyed us. Oh my gosh, dude. Good job, Braden Smith. I love it. That's just unfortunate, isn't it? I don't know what more to do. We were 3rd in offensive points per game, 2nd in defensive points per game. Went 15-2, and then we lost in the first round of the playoffs. It's not amazing. Tua was okay. I mean, by realistic standards, 4,639 is good. 18 picks is kind of high, especially when you have ideal forcing passes, Tua. 1,415 for Tony Pollard is pretty dang awesome. Receiving 1,207 for Hill, 1,113 for Jalen Waddle, and 1,009 for Cedric Wilson. Zach Ertz at 705 as well. Blocking, how were we? Not good. That's great. Tyler Smith, Braden Smith, the Smith brothers were not doing great. Isaiah Simmons, 137 tackles and 101 for Byron Jones. 16 tackle for loss for Ed Oliver and Rousseau. 15 for Shaq Leonard, 11 for Christian Wilkins. 10.5 sacks for Rousseau, 10 for Ed Oliver, 8.5 for Zach Allen, 8 for Christian Wilkins. Picks, we had 4 for Byron Jones, 2 for Leonard, 2 for Xavier Howard, 2 for Justin Simmons, and 1 for a couple of other guys. I mean, the team was just so good. Sanders, 14 for 14, 59 for 61 on extra points. And then Thomas Morstead, 53.6 average is really good. Just not a playoff team, I guess. Patrick Mahomes wins MVP. Are there any Dolphins on the list? No. Coach of the Year, Nick Sirianni. They went 13-4. Chiefs also went 15-2. AFC Offensive Player of the Year is Juju Smith-Schuster? Interesting. That man balled, huh? Von Miller, Defensive Player of the Year. Offensive Rookie Pacheco. Defensive Rookie Devin Lloyd. Best QB Mahomes. Okay, so the Chiefs are just... I mean, they are the Chiefs. What do you want? Derrick Henry wins Best Running Back. Pollard at 5. Best Receiver is Juju, obviously. Waddle at 5. Did we win any awards? Not even Best Kicker. Yeah, Juju won Offensive Player with 1,400 yards and 14 touchdowns. And 6 rushing touchdowns. Sheesh. We have no dev-ups on offense, and on defense, it's about the same. Unless Byron Jones went up to Superstar, which is a possibility. He does, and that was our only dev-up. Yay. So we are immensely in the negative, so I have to get rid of some people. Braden Smith, Justin Simmons, Shaq Leonard are all going to the Bengals for L. Collins, Logan Wilson, and Daxton Hill. We'll get another safety, too. We are sending Jerome Baker and a 3rd round pick to the Panthers for Jeremy Chin. I don't know what happened with that bottom part, but that is a 1st round pick that I grabbed from another team to add to this trade with Ed Oliver and Zach Ertz to get us Chase Young from the Commanders. Unfortunately, we ended up losing Tony Pollard, so we're going to send a future 1 and a 2 and a current 3 to get J.K. Dobbins, Isaiah Likely, and Patrick Queen. Alright, for year 2, we did have to downgrade a little bit to J.K. Dobbins, L. Collins, and Isaiah Likely, but they are still very solid pieces, and we're an 86 overall. Not bad. Could be a lot worse. Now the defense, Patrick Queen just as a backup, Jeremy Chin is our new strong safety with Daxton Hill behind him. And then DT2 is not that big of an issue. I think Raekwon Davis will be fine, although I could just send Patrick Queen somewhere or Brandon Jones to get a better DT2. Okay, so I did end up trading for John Franklin Myers as our DT2 now. Well, at least the defense was really good. That's kind of weird. I mean, yeah, we downgraded, but like, not that much, right? Like, I think the team's still really good. Tua was okay, 4,600 yards, 33 touchdowns. J.K. Dobbins, 1,000 yards, 5 touchdowns. Ew, the receiving numbers were way down. I don't like that. I think Likely did better than Zach Ertz did, though. Dobbins was way worse than Tony Pollard, though. Blocking, yeah, that's not good. Defense, 3 plays over 100 tackles. Tackle for loss, 19 for Phillips, 15 for Chase Young, 11 for Christian Wilkins, 10 for Greg Rousseau. Sacks, we had 12.5 for Chase Young, 8 for Franklin Myers, 7.5 for Phillips, 7.5 for Rousseau. Alright then. I ended up making Chase Young and Franklin Myers the rush DTs, and then I had Phillips and Rousseau on the edge, just because they were all better pass rushers than Christian Wilkins, so he only really played when we were in like heavy 3-4, 4-3 formations. He still did pretty good though. 11 tackle for loss. I mean, for only getting in there, he was 3rd in tackle for loss on our team. Didn't get a lot of tackles, but a third of them were for loss, so that's pretty good. Sanders was okay. I don't know. I guess just Tua just had a down year. It's unfortunate. We go from 15-2 to 6-11 and don't have anything good to write home about, to tell mom about. Nothing. Let's at least see if we won any yearly awards. I doubt it. Jalen Hurts with MVP, Zach Taylor with Coach of the Year, Offensive Player of the Year, Josh Jacobs, Matt Crosby wins an award. Any Dolphins anywhere? No, unfortunately not. It looks like a lot of Raiders and Bengals though. That's great, brother. Yeah, we're going to end it here. There's no point in going to the Super Bowl and all that, but hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you enjoyed the team building process as much as I do, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.